Everyday dogs are abandoned on the streets or thrown away. Mexico is the Latin American country with the highest numbers of canines according to the last census of the National Institute of Statistics and Geography. There are 18 million dogs and 70% of them they are homeless. The main causes of this problem are the indiscriminate sale of pets and the lack of responsibility on the part of the owners. Only in the federal district it's estimated that there are about 120,000 dogs living on the street, and the Ministry of Health local report that they produce more than half a ton of feces daily, totaling 182 tons per year.
The live because they are aware that a dog suffers. Usually we say that an animal does not feel that an animal does not suffer. I think that it, and believe children expected animals.
The problem is growing annually and has become one of the most neglected sectors in Mexican society. Stray dogs are hungry, although formerly dogs hunted their prey. They have been domesticated, so dependent of humans to eat. Not only hungry but also lack a place to rest. They are exposed to climate variation. A stray dog has to make in cold weather, snow and rain.
Should not be allowed anywhere selling pets. I think we should take away the taboo that a purebred dog will love us more or we will give a certain social status. A puppy is a company. If you want a puppy, it's because a company would not want to presume that. Pet industry generates sales of between 500,000 and 1 million pesos annually. Estimates of Eurocopter International Consulting show that in 2014 segment closed with a growth of 9% to market nearly 1 billion pesos at stores like Mascota and Pet Shop, to name a few. The fact that right now animals are sold is not the best because there is an overpopulation. Perhaps at another time or in another situation, to some extent, it is good morally, but at the moment there are so many dogs in the streets or in shelters or that euthanasia because they have, I think, a home should not be any sale of animals.
The authorities have created laws that sanction animal abuse and guarantee their welfare to have a dignified and respectful treatment. The penalty can range from 20 minimum wage up to 3 years in prison.
More than the authorities, is a task for everyone to be aware that any life is important.
Those who adopt an animal have a higher level of consciousness, renounce the social status that provides are raised by something that has much more value.
A puppy is up for adoption must be bought or vaccine because sometimes the money is not enough if sterilized or reviewed by the veterinarian physician with whom you can turn for saving it, and he will tell you that you can do because now forever. When a puppy is going to a kennel that is a center of dog control really, all they do is get the government to pay or go to a shelter can not stay there forever. Everyone has their time limits and may keep a puppy there, and if they fail to get family, unfortunately it's euthanasia.
People are more sensitive to the abuse and neglect of animals at a time to donate to someone else can take. Today there are many places where stray dogs can be donated to someone adopt them. There are several associations that take care of these World Patitas as possible. World Patitas, a noble foundation run by a team of enthusiastic and committed activists who dedicate their time, resource, expertise, and effort to achieve the dignity of all species, making direct non-violent action that help disseminate, respect and enfoque the animal protection law in Mexico and the world. I am delighted with the great job he has done this foundation by animals. My dog I adopted 1 year ago and I am in love with him. For War Patitas can continue doing their work on behalf of those who cannot defend themselves. Help and adds to the cause through volunteer foster homes, donation in cash and art or kin is required, and even buying any of the products made in the foundation. Patitas World is a pro-life who practices and promotes the association zero sacrifice method so that no young and healthy animal under his ward is killed. Shelters remain in foster care, being rehabilitated, socialized, and fed indefinitely until it's a loving, dignified, and permanent adoptive home, however long that takes. Lacking an established War Patita shelter, recruit and receive custody of volunteers. Animals are taken to their homes where they are cared for in a family every month, totally psychical and emotional wounds.
Because it has many problems on your skin, it has dry skin and you have to have it as a treatment.
Some of the puppies are very ill and need special care or any treatment to help them have a healthy life. Since being abandoned acquire many diseases. That's why Foundation as World Legs are in contact with the first public hospital veterinarian, was renovated on January 5 this year, and 8 months after its opening the hospital has come to serve up to 250 animals per day, mostly dogs and cats. The hospital offers free service ranging from vacation surgeries, consultations, and especially veterinary emergencies. One of the objectives of the veterinary hospital is to enable people to choose the sterilest dogs to avoid overpopulation and thus remain abandoned, hundreds of them off the street. People who give us the confidence to sterilize their pets come and agenda sterilization date. We regularly daily an average of 15 perform sterilization surgery, but where we organize massive days totaled 117 dogs.
Adopt a very human feeling, awareness and need for protection. Remember, as Mahatma Gandhi says, a country, a civilization can be judged by how it treats its animals.